Have you ever wondered what happens to your data when you use an AI chatbot? Where does it go? Who sees it? As AI gets woven into every part of our lives, from healthcare to finance, these aren't just tech questions anymore. They're matters of national security. Welcome to the era of geopatriated AI, where countries are racing to bring artificial intelligence back home. It's a huge shift from the early days of the internet, which was all about a borderless global digital world. But now, the game has changed. Governments are waking up to the risks of having their critical data and AI systems controlled by foreign entities. Think about it. A nation's energy grid, its military secrets, the personal health records of its citizens, all potentially vulnerable if the AI running them is based thousands of miles away, under a different set of laws. This isn't just a hypothetical fear. We're seeing a global trend. Major powers are drawing digital borders and saying, our AI, our rules, our data. This is about more than just privacy. It's about digital sovereignty. It's about ensuring that a country can control its own digital destiny without outside interference. Leading the charge is the European Union with its landmark AI Act. This is one of the first major attempts to create a comprehensive legal framework for AI. The Act categorizes AI systems based on risk, from minimal to unacceptable. High-risk applications, like those used in critical infrastructure or law enforcement, will face incredibly strict requirements. They'll need to be transparent, accurate, and secure. And a key part of this is data governance, making sure sensitive European data stays within the EU's jurisdiction. The EU is essentially building a digital fortress to protect its citizens and its strategic interests. But Europe isn't alone. Look at China. For years, they've been building what's often called the Great Firewall. Now, they're applying that same principle to AI. China's AI regulations are heavily focused on social stability and state control. They mandate strict data localization, meaning data generated in China must, for the most part, stay in China. They also have rigorous content moderation rules for generative AI, ensuring that AI models align with the government's core values. It's a top-down approach that prioritizes national control above all else. The United States has historically favored a more hands-off, market-driven approach to tech. But even that is changing. The White House has issued executive orders on AI safety and security, emphasizing the need for robust standards and testing. There's growing bipartisan concern about the risks of foreign-developed AI, especially from strategic rivals. While the US hasn't gone as far as the EU or China in terms of comprehensive legislation, the direction of travel is clear. More regulation, more oversight, and a greater focus on developing a secure domestic AI ecosystem. Made in America is becoming a powerful slogan, not just for manufacturing, but for artificial intelligence too. This push for Made in Nation. AI is creating what we call geopatriation. It's the process of bringing digital assets, infrastructure, and talent back within a country's borders. Why is this happening now? 3 main reasons: compliance, risk, and power. First, compliance. As countries roll out complex regulations like the EU AI Act, it becomes a nightmare for companies to operate a single global AI model. It's simply easier and safer to develop localized versions that are specifically designed to meet the legal requirements of each region. A one-size-fits-all approach just does not work when the rules are so different from one country to the next. Second, risk management. The cybersecurity threats are massive. A foreign-controlled AI system could be a backdoor for espionage or sabotage. We've seen supply chain attacks in other industries, and AI is the next frontier. By keeping the entire AI pipeline, from the data and algorithms to the physical servers, on home soil, governments can better protect their critical infrastructure and sensitive information from outside threats. It reduces the attack surface and gives them more control over security protocols. And third, it's about power. AI is the engine of the 21st century economy and military. The countries that lead in AI will have a significant strategic advantage. Developing a sovereign AI capability is no longer a choice. It's a geopolitical necessity. It allows a nation to innovate on its own terms, build economic strength, and project power on the global stage without being dependent on other nations for this critical technology. So what does this mean for you, for businesses, and for the future of the internet? For us as individuals, it could mean that the AI services we use become more fragmented. An AI assistant in Europe might give you different answers or have different capabilities than one in the US or Asia, all based on local laws and cultural norms. For businesses, this is a huge challenge. Global companies now need to navigate a patchwork of different AI regulations. They'll have to invest heavily in localized AI development and compliance teams. This could lead to a balkanization of the digital world, where instead of a single global market, we have several distinct digital blocks, each with its own rules and technology stacks. Think of it like the old days of PAL and NTSC video standards, but for the fundamental code that runs our world. But this trend also creates opportunities. It's fueling a boom in local tech industries. Countries are pouring billions into nurturing their own AI startups, research institutions, and talent pools. This could lead to a more diverse and resilient global AI ecosystem, with innovation happening in more places around the world rather than being concentrated in just a few tech hubs. This new era of geopatriated AI is redefining the relationship between technology and the nation-state. The dream of a borderless digital utopia is giving way to a more pragmatic reality of digital nationalism. It's a world where your physical location determines the rules of your digital experience. The core tension is between the global nature of technology and the local nature of law and security. Finding the right balance will be one of the greatest challenges of our time. How do we foster global collaboration and innovation while also protecting national security and individual rights? There are no easy answers. As this story unfolds, it's crucial for all of us to stay informed. The decisions being made in Brussels, Beijing, and Washington today will shape the digital world we live in for decades to come. This isn't just for tech experts or policymakers, it affects everyone. The future of AI is being decided now, and it's increasingly a future that is made in nation. What are your thoughts on this? Do you think geopatriated AI is a good thing for security, or will it stifle innovation? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching, and if you found this video insightful, please hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the tech shaping our world. See you in the next one.